The monster was a James and his boys. Then Mike Myers came busting out the bush. We got up on the back, I screamed, push, Mike, push. Ghosts, goblins, and monsters galore. I don't even want to trick or treat no more. Some of the scariest things I've ever seen. You know what I mean? It's Halloween. Ghosts, goblins, and monsters galore. I don't even want to trick or treat no more. Some of the scariest things I've ever seen. You know what I mean? It's Halloween. Mike pedaled fast, but it wasn't fast enough. Mike Myers never runs, but he always catches up. He knocked us down and we both went flying. The candy sprayed everywhere and Mike started crying. Forget the candy, Mike, go and grab your stinking bite. Plus we got a bunch of candy I don't even really like. Mikey's got a stinking knife, we're about to lose our life. Pedal Mike, pedal Mike, pedal Mike with all your might. We pedaled and pedaled, it felt like forever. We said it never happened, well, never say never. I took a look behind me, I didn't see a thing. But then my shoelace got caught up in the chain. The bike swerved, the bike crashed, and then we both got covered in trash. And right before our heads are about to get hacked off, Mike Myers takes his mask off. Ghosts, goblins, and monsters galore. I don't even want to trick or treat no more. Some of the scariest things I've ever seen. You know what I mean? It's Halloween. Ghosts, goblins, and monsters galore. I don't even want to trick or treat no more. Some of the scariest things I've ever seen. You know what I mean? It's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. For a game of 2-on-2, me and Mike versus James and his boy Big Blue. We headed off to Kevin's house right after school, cause he got that new Lifetime basketball hoop. We came ready to play. We came ready to win and bring the trophy home that day. Big Blue said, you ain't bringing home that W. How you gonna score when I'm standing here in front of you? I grabbed the ball and I passed it into Mike. Mike caught the pass, fake left and went right. He drove through the lane and he threw it on the glass. I couldn't believe my eyes, he was running so fast. Caught the pass in mid-air, then he threw that boy down. Nobody could believe it, James fell over on the ground. He started crying, put his hands on his head. Then Big Blue looked at me and Mike and he said, why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked down. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked down. Yeah, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. Why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked down. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked down. Yeah, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. James was mad, I could see it in his eyes. James never gets dunked on and James don't ever cry. He stood up, beat his fist on his chest, looked at me and Mike and ran his thumb across his neck. He grabbed the ball, sprinted to the hoop, took a hard right step, and he slipped it down. Me and Mike started laughing, and he deserved it too. For the rest of the day, we called him Captain Poopy Shoe. Then the ball bounced right over to me. Big Blue was so big, I could barely even see. I took the ball and I threw it in the air. Although I couldn't see a thing, I had a feeling Mike was there. He grabbed the ball and did an alley-oop dunk right on top of James. He made him look like a punk. Then James' girlfriend walked by. She stopped right there and looked me square in the eye. She said, why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked down. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked down. Yep, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. Why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked down. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked down. He was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. For the rest of the game, the lead went back and forth. It was all tied up when I checked the scoreboard. There was only 10 seconds left on the clock. James went in for a layup, but his shot got blocked. And then I juked out Big Blue with the spin move. I was headed straight for the hoop. I looked at Mike, put my hand up in the air. James was standing in the way, but you know I didn't care. Mike threw a perfect pass, and I jumped so high. I was way up in the sky, dog, it felt like I could fly. I grabbed the ball, and I threw it down hard. Right on top of James, I felt like a superstar. That's how me and Mike won the basketball game. We beat Big Blue and Big Bad James. Cause me and Mike are the #1 team. And we heard James cry. Yeah, we heard his mom scream. She said, why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying. Hell, he just got dunked on. Yep, he was standing in the way. So I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. Why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying. Hell, he just got dunked on. Yep, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. Oh! Yeah! You come up in here, you're gonna get dunked on. Peyton and Kim, Penny and Shaq, Pippen and Jordan, boy, me and Mike are back. Forsake me, persecute me. Boy, you can shoot me, homie, you can stone me, you can lock me up in solitary. All I know is lonely, all I know is work, all I know is hurt, all I know is pain, all I know is rainy days, all I know is chains. It's me and Mike, it doesn't matter what our name is. You can't take away our dreams, and we got dreams of being famous. I done seen too many souls become a victim of the system. Either wind up flipping burgers or they're packed inside of prison. I don't want it, I don't want that for my fam. So when we cannot stand, we will scrape and crawl into our promised land. They do not know me, therefore they cannot hold me. Watch me break into the upper class and bring all of my homies. Cause you're my brothers, and I love you as I do myself. I put that on my health. What is wealth without a commonwealth? I'm froggy fresh, and I ain't gonna rest. Ain't gonna stop until you pull this heart out of my chest. On the same old street, in the same old crib. Yeah, the name doesn't change, but I'm the same old kid screaming out froggy fresh. Boy, I ain't gonna rest. Ain't gonna stop until you pull this heart out of my chest. On the same old street, in the same old crib. Yeah, the name doesn't change, but I'm the same old kid. They cannot stop us because we are a movement. Whether you are my brother or some kid I went to school with. Look, dog, I ain't no would-be. They're scared and they should be. Yes, now they are afraid of the idea of what we could be. We will be. Boy, you could cut my tongue out, you could kill me. But you won't ever, ever stop the spirit that does fill me. Cause love don't ever die. I thought you knew by now. You stop our breath, you dig a grave and put us in the ground. I just hope that when I go out with a smile. Proud as they stack me and my homies in a pile. And I will pass away as I've done before. It only took me till the age of 9 to learn that life's a war. And I can't even lie, you don't want it, you know why. Cause when you look me in the eye, you know I ain't afraid to die. Cause there's victory in death long as you die for something great. If death is what it takes for me to win, then I won't stay. Screaming out froggy fresh, boy, I ain't gonna rest. Ain't gonna stop until you pull this heart out of my chest. On the same old street, in the same old crib. Yeah, the name doesn't change, but I'm the same old kid screaming out froggy fresh, boy, I ain't gonna rest. Ain't gonna stop until you pull this heart out of my chest. On the same old street, in the same old crib. Yeah, the name doesn't change, but I'm the same old kid. And they won't ever tell you, but they hate to see you make it. And as soon as you get something for yourself, they wanna take it. Well, go on, you can have it. I'll look away while you grab it. Boy, I don't need no stacks and I don't need no baller status. Ain't no power in the dollar, but the power's in the people. Cause our wallets ain't the same, don't mean we ain't created equal. I don't need for you to clap, I don't need for you to cheer. I just hope that when I speak that there's somebody there to hear. And I don't need no castle, cause every castle crumbles. I know that I'm gonna stumble, I just hope that I die humble. I hope that I stay down to earth and grounded, because my fortress is the human race by which I am surrounded. I hope you love me, I hope you love me. I hope to God that there's a heaven up above me. I see the beauty in what we could be. So my dear brothers, let us all be what we should be. Screaming at Froggy Fresh, boy I ain't gonna rest. Ain't gonna stop until you pull this heart out of my chest. On the same old street, in the same old crib. Yeah, the name done changed, but I'm the same old kid. Screaming at Froggy Fresh, boy I ain't gonna rest. Ain't gonna stop until you pull this heart out of my chest. On the same old street, in the same old crib. Yeah, the name done changed, but I'm the same old kid. They do not know me, therefore they cannot hold me. Watch me break into the upper class and bring all of my homies. They do not know me, therefore they cannot hold me. Watch me break into the upper class and bring all of my homies. Screaming out Froggy Fresh, where I ain't gonna rest. Ain't gonna stop until you pull this heart out of my chest. On the same old street, in the same old crib. Yeah, the name done changed, but I'm the same old kid. They had Mike, and I knew it was my job to get Mike back, because Mike was my best friend, and I told him that if anything ever happened to him, I would be there for him. Well, it was time for me to be a man of my word. I had to save Mike. They got Mike, we gotta get him back, because I told him I would always have his back. We've been friends back when we was this tall. We was making money before we could even crawl. Now they took him, I don't know what to do, but we got one rule, don't mess with the crew. It's all for one and one for all. We die for our brothers, that's how we ball. I made some calls and got some names. I heard about some guy named James. James and Mike had beef last week, cause James ran over Mike's bike with his Jeep. I found out where James' house was. James had guns and James sold drugs. So I knew that it was going to be hard work, but I wasn't scared, cause James is a dumb jerk. I said, Mike, I'm coming for you, homie, cause Mike's always got my back when I'm lonely, and I always got his back when we fight. I'm coming for you, Mike, I'ma save your life. I said, Mike, I'm coming for you, homie, cause Mike's always got my back when I'm lonely, and I always got his back when we fight. I'm coming for you, Mike, I'ma save your life. I got dressed in my camouflage gear. I looked to the sky and I cried one tear. I said, God, I hope that you're with me and don't let me die, cause Mike's gonna miss me. So I started off towards James' house, and I was moving quiet like a mouse. I seen Mike tied up in the street. There were ropes around his hands and ropes around his feet. James ran up and he began swinging, but he was no match for the fire I was bringing. I knocked James out with one punch. Yep, he had a knuckle sandwich for lunch. I ran over and I untied Mike, and then we both took off on my bike. I said, Mike, I love you, big homie. He said, I'll always have your back when you're lonely. I said, Mike, I'm coming for you, homie, cause Mike's always got my back when I'm lonely, and I always got his back when we fight. I'm coming for you, Mike, I'ma save your life. I said, Mike, I'm coming for you, homie, cause Mike's always got my back when I'm lonely, and I always got his back when we fight. I'm coming for you, Mike, I'ma save your life. This song's for all you best friends out there, okay? You make sure you always got each other's backs. You understand? Because if you don't have each other's backs, ain't nobody gonna have your back. Rest in peace, Tupac Shakur. Everybody misses you. Peace. Froggy Fresh, hey Money Maker Mac. Christmas song. First thing on my list, go figure, it's a brand new John Cena action figure. Second thing on my list, guess what? It's a really cute girl with a really cute butt. Mike said, Froggy Fresh, hold up. Mom said you're not allowed to touch a girl's butt until you're grown up. That's right, I forgot about that rule. Not allowed to touch butts until you graduate from school. But that's alright, cause third on my list is a brand new John Cena watch for my wrist. Now we're moving on to item number 4. It's a brand new John Cena poster for my door. Check it out, y'all. Item number 5 is a brand new John Cena car that I can drive. Well, I can't really drive it cause it's too small, but I could if I was maybe like this tall. Christmas, come check out my wish list. Have I been a good boy? That's none of your business. I just want some good toys. Can I get a witness? Got all of my homies yelling Christmas. Come check out my wish list. Have I been a good boy? That's none of your business. I just want some good toys. Can I get a witness? Got all of my homies yelling Christmas. Item number 6 on my list is on lock. Gotta get that super hot John Cena lunchbox. So tough, the thing is made of steel. No more using brown paper bags for my meal. Item number 7 is like a bite of heaven. I could probably eat like 10 or 11. Checked up in my stocking and guess what? I found me a brand new box of Betty Crocker fudge brownies. Item number 8, player don't hate. It's probably the best toy in the whole state. An item so hot it could make the snow melt. It's a brand new John Cena wrestling belt. Now I gotta think about what I want from grandma. How about a brand new pair of John Cena pajamas? And one more thing I want, even though I already have it, is the best CD of all time, Illmatic. Christmas, come check out my wish list. Have I been a good boy? That's none of your business. I just want some good toys. Can I get a witness? Got all of my homies yelling Christmas. Come check out my wish list. Have I been a good boy? That's none of your business. I just want some good toys. Can I get a witness? Got all of my homies yelling Christmas. Mike picked up the phone, just like every other night. Mike had to go home, but this time something felt strange. I could see it in his eyes, I could feel Mike's pain. He leaned over with his hands on his head. He screamed real loud till his face turned red. He took a deep breath, he paused and said, "My mom, she's dead." A robber thought nobody was home, but Mike's mom was there alone. The robber fired 6 shots from his gun, and she didn't have time to call 911. An eyewitness was there on the scene. Hey, you're not gonna believe who she seen. Mike nearly passed out when she gave the man's name. It was him. It was James. I could see it in his face. I could see it in his eyes. Mike, be strong. Mike, don't cry. Mike, hold on. Mike, don't do it. Mike was gonna kill him, and everybody knew it. I could hear it in his voice. I could hear it in his cries. Mike, don't go. Mike, you're gonna die. Mike, just stop. Please, Mike, please. But he wasn't gonna stop till he made James bleed. He grabbed his gun and headed for the bus stop. Then he waited out front of the gas stop. And then he got right up on the bus. He was a good guy, but he sure was nuts. I gave Mike my last farewell. Where he was headed, he would not tell. I asked God to protect him, and if he died, I asked heaven to accept him. Then Mike rode out into the night. I told myself, I hope I'm not right, but now I think he'll come back. Unless it's in a casket wearing all black. I felt helpless, there's nothing I could do. And I ain't never walked a mile in his shoes, but I knew that this was bad news. I was about to lose the most important member of my crew. I could see it in his face, I could see it in his eyes. Mike, be strong, Mike, don't cry. Mike, hold on, Mike, don't do it. Mike was gonna kill him, and everybody knew it. I could hear it in his voice, I could hear it in his cries. Mike, don't go, Mike, you're gonna die. Mike, just stop, please, Mike, please. But he wasn't gonna stop until he made James bleed. I heard about how it all went down in the middle of the woods with nobody around. Mike and James with their finger on the trigger. Violence will only make your problems even bigger. James fired 3 shots into the night before Mike even had James in his sight. That's how it all went down. Violence is only gonna put you in the ground. I could see it in his face, I could see it in his eyes. Mike, be strong, Mike, don't cry. Mike, hold on, Mike, don't do it. Mike was gonna kill him, and everybody knew it. I could hear it in his voice, I could hear it in his cries. Mike, don't go, Mike, you're gonna die. Mike, just stop, please, Mike, please. But he wasn't gonna stop until he made James bleed. Close your eyes for a second and try to imagine a city that's kinda bad, but kinda good. It's kinda hard here sometimes. It's hard to make money here. You could probably only get a job at McDonald's or something like that. You can stay alive though. But with James, you never know what's gonna happen. Everywhere I looked, there were bikes going missing. The truth of the matter is I'd rather be fishing. But I'm a cop, and I gotta do my job and stop those guys who kill and rob. We had a feeling that we knew who was behind it. We found a letter, and guess who signed it? It was James. It said so at the bottom. We looked at each other and said, yup, we got him. So we started to hand out some posters, and the weather was hotter than a toaster. At first we didn't have any luck until we met up with a guy named Chuck. Chuck said his bike got took last night, but he didn't let it go without putting up a fight. James fell down and he dropped a little map. We knew where to find him, he was chilling at the trap. Oh, James thinks that he's tough. Well, me and my boy, Moneymaker Mike, think we've had enough. Beating us up and stealing our bikes, it just isn't right. We're coming for you tonight. Oh, James thinks that he's tough. Well, me and my boy, Moneymaker Mike, think we've had enough. Beating us up and stealing our bikes, it just isn't right. We're coming for you tonight. We got to the trap, Mike went around the back, James busted out the front. He was wearing all black, had a friend inside the truck, so he jumped into the back, hit the gas, man, he was gone just like that. But I looked over and I saw a go-kart. I turned the key, hit the gas, but it won't start. Then out of nowhere, it fires right up. Then I spot the truck and my eyes light up. I hit the gas and I peel out of the driveway. I'm hitting corners and that boy's going sideways. Then finally I catch up to the truck, but I noticed the accelerator stuck. The go-kart spins out of control. At full speed I hit a telephone pole. There's nothing left to say. James got away, but I knew deep down we would catch him one day. Oh, James thinks that he's tough. Well, me and my boy Moneymaker Mike think we've had enough. Beating us up and stealing our bikes, it just isn't right. We're coming for you tonight. Oh, James thinks that he's tough. Well, me and my boy Moneymaker Mike think we've had enough. Beating us up and stealing our bikes, it just isn't right. We're coming for you tonight. Froggy Fresh! That's right, baby. Moneymaker Mike, baby. Making another hit for you guys. I know you like this one. That's all we do. We're doing this for 2012, one baby. Hit, then we make another hit, and then we make another hit, and then keep making hits. That's all we know how to do, baby. We out of here. That's all we know how to do. Got money to make. Understand that? Out. Making classics, son. Classics. Yeah. 2012. Yeah, we back up in this. Y'all already know. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls. You know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls. I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up, even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I light your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. I made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls. I have 400 cars. I have 400 scars and 400 guitars. I have 400 houses. I have 400 mouses and 400 houses. Bet you I can dance better than you. I bet you don't know 2 plus 2. It's 4, it's 4. Now go and shut the door, cause nobody wants to see your face no more. I'm tough as nails, you're slower than a snail. I beat up every single person in jail. I dare you to try and punch me. My face is so hard you'll say, ouch, you crunched me. I fought 2 lions and 1. And I don't even carry a gun, but I never run. But I never run. But I never run. But I never run. You know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. You know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls. Froggy Fresh. I already told you back up in this 2012 to infinity. Get out of here. Peace. All I could do was wonder if I was ever gonna see Mike again. Wonder why bad things always happen to good people. And I wondered why I didn't keep my promise to Mike. Because I told Mike that I was always gonna be there for him. And when Mike needed me most, I abandoned him. I should have been on that bus with Mike and I knew it. But there was nothing I could do about it now. I'm sitting here with this shirt in my hand, a feeling I can't stand, I'm about to lose my best man. Me and Mike been partners since the start, and now a bull's about to tear us apart. And these thoughts keep running through my head. Is Mike alive? Is Mike dead? Is Mike gone? Did Mike go to heaven? I'm nervous, I head up to the 7-Eleven. I'm I'm restless, I'm out of control. Don't understand how one man can take another man's soul. Isn't my fault, should I blame myself? As I get Mike killed trying to save myself. I stare into space, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing the race, I'm falling behind. I'm blind, it's like I can't see. Who's gonna watch my back when there's only just me? Please, Mike, don't go. Why is it that the good die young and the bad die old? God, please help Mike. Don't let him die tonight, cause it just ain't right. Please, Mike, don't go. Why is it that the good die young and the bad die old? God, please help Mike. Don't let him die tonight, cause it just ain't right. I peek into his room and see the nurse come over. Then I recognize her face, I feel like I know her. I've seen her somewhere, my mind starts racing. Can't figure it out, and I'm losing my patience. Then bam, it hits me like a bomb. The nurse, it's her, that's James' mom. Before I can even blink, she covers up his mouth and covers up his nose. Now Mike is passing out. I bust into the room and push her out of the way. I'm at a loss for words, I don't know what to say. I shake Mike, I'm screaming his name. Wake up, Mike, I'm going insane. Then his eyes open up and he jumps out of bed. I scream, thank you God, cause Mike's not dead. We bolt for the door and head out into the night. We haven't won the war yet, but we won the fight. Please, Mike, don't go. Why is it that the good die young and the bad die old? God, please help Mike. Don't let him die tonight, cause it just ain't right. Please, Mike, don't go. Why is it that the good die young and the bad die old? God, please help Mike. Don't let him die tonight, cause it just ain't right. The coolest guys around the town, everybody come and gather around. Me and Mike are here to stay. We make these rap songs every day. The coolest guys around the town, everybody come and gather around. Me and Mike are here to stay. We make these rap songs every day. You're mad cause your girlfriend wants to hold my hand. I could go like this and hit you with a rubber band. Now I think I'll go and ask her girlfriend on a date. I'll pick her up at 7 and I won't be late. And then I'll probably blow her a kiss. Have you ever seen me do it? It goes like this. Kiss your hand and blow the kiss away. She maybe didn't tell you, but I kiss her every day. I learned this move in my karate class. Try and pay attention, cause I'm gonna do it fast. Right punch, left punch, kick and spin. Now go home and practice and show it to your friends. I could run 1 mile in 7 minutes flat. I even got a ribbon. I bet you like that. It's a first place ribbon.